Yo. We are back.
Yo, we here.
Back in the lab.
Oh, snaps.
Oh my gosh. Listen, we told you guys we are going to keep hitting you and hitting you and hitting you and hitting you. This week we got 3 episodes.
Oh,
three episodes.
Oh, 3.
Listen, because one of our favorite shows is back.
Oh, yes, it is.
Power.
Okay, everybody waiting for Power?
Power. So you're going to get Power Mondays.
Yes. Okay.
You're going to get Social Media Tuesdays.
Yes.
And then you're going to get Movie Review Wednesdays.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, the loose cannons are working.
Yo, we are working hard.
We are working hard, man.
Okay.
We're in the studio.
Yo, welcome.
We got our setup. We got our lights popping.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Listen, we're going to enter the zone. Boom, boom, boom. We got to kick it off. I'm No Justin, No Peace.
And I'm Lou Rivers.
And we are the Loose Cannons Podcast because every week, we're firing off our opinion on today's pop culture, politics, movies, and how they all intersect. And this week we do it TV, baby.
Yo, we back on TV.
We're back on TV.
Okay.
Because TV is popping off.
Yo, this is the one show that's coming back this year? Everything else took a break this year, right? No Insecure?
Insecure
no ATL?
should have been back. But Insecure, I think, is later this year.
Yeah, okay.
I'm assuming. I know they're filming it. I don't know when they're going to release it. But ATL, I think we got like a whole nother year before it comes out.
I was like, yo, everybody wanted to do
movies. It gives us time, though. It gives us time. Yo, by the time all these shows are back, we're going to be here every day. Every day in the studio. Listen.
Okay.
How was your week?
Yo. Besides getting prepared for 3 episodes, I mean, we have a couple things that was big things, you know,
big things, baby,
big things. I mean, what about you? How was your vacation?
Well, I got a little token back.
Listen,
I changed. Listen, it changed me.
Oh, I see.
I was out there with the yachts. I wasn't on one.
You wasn't on one?
But I was with them. I was adjacent.
you was yacht adjacent.
Yeah, I was yacht adjacent. I was looking up prices.
Okay.
I was looking up prices, acting like I could afford. You know, I was like, oh yeah, that's my mortgage. Okay.
Do it.
Listen, the Vineyard is beautiful. We out here on the Vineyard, living my wildest Dawson's Creek fantasy. You know, I'm feeling real pacey right now. You know, feeling it. Got myself a Joey back there. You feel me?
Okay.
It's a feeling.
Yeah.
They had great food. I love seafood.
All right.
Great fried seafood at this place called Nancy's. Okay. Then I went to a spot that was right next to it. We got some drinks. They have this thing called a dirty banana. A lot of rum in it. Yeah. Put a little banana in there. It was delicious.
Really?
Delicious.
Okay.
Delicious. It was great. It was just a nice spot to walk around. I got a late night pulled pork from a food truck.
Okay.
The guys were playing cornhole in front of it. I didn't let that stop me. But I went in. It was good. It was good. Had a little tinge of spice. Yeah. Everybody enjoyed it. Got some cold pizza. Well. That was a little problem. But it wasn't the same spot. Okay. They didn't heat up the pizza. I don't know why it wasn't automatic. I thought I got a fresh slice. Because that's weird. I don't know. But the whole setup is just so nice. It was nice that I brought the family out. This was our second time there. We were there for a wedding before. But this time we got some time to actually go around.
Is it worth it to go? I haven't gone ever.
You gotta go.
Martha's Vineyard for anybody.
You gotta go. Yeah. I didn't do the nightlife thing. I don't know how it is at night, but it just has a vibe. You see me? Look at me. I got my sleeves rolled up. Look at the hat.
Okay. All right. So being from New York.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to the Hamptons or Fire Island?
No, I've never.
Really? Oh, okay. So, I mean...
I think that's the equivalent.
Yeah, I would say that's the equivalent in New York. I mean, you go out to Fire Island, which has the whole ferry there and ferry back. If you don't make it at a certain time, you stuck on the island type thing. Hamptons also, everybody's talking about Summer Hamptons.
Everybody, yep.
Or Montauk out all the way far east. But I mean, I've done those. I haven't done this. Yeah. So you've done this. It's not like we can compare and contrast.
I know. But you see, this is the thing, right? It's a weird thing because everybody's out there and they're looking. Yeah. And they're looking to see who really has, because everybody's out there is dressed like they kind of have a little bit of money. Like I have my watch on. First of all, this was in my dream, but no batteries in this. I'm just
was like, I got to stunt.
Somehow, this ain't even a crazy. This is a fossil. It's nothing. It's nothing. But no battery in it. I'm gonna go get the battery later.
When you was looking at the time, you were just like, moving your arm quick so no one can really look quick.
Listen, I'm gonna get a battery where I get my check. Yeah. But listen, everybody's out there. all have this vibe of dress.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. My mother was telling me, she was like, they kind of all had this vibe of dress. So, I bought a Vineyard Vine shirt, and I was like, am I going to look touristy? Because, if you go to New York City, you got on I Love New York shirt, you look crazy.
Yeah, you wild.
Everybody has on Black Dog in Vineyard Vines. For real.
Okay.
For real. Like, it's a real, vibe.
Man, you just said that. I'm going to get one at the airport.
Because it's on sale. Please do. So everybody's wearing khaki shorts. All the men are wearing khaki shorts.
Okay.
Or they're wearing like swim trunks. And they all got on a polo type of shirt. Boat shoes. I had on boat shoes.
So I can't go in my Timbs and some khaki shorts?
You can. You can. You will stand out. Okay. Or they might think you're a rapper. So they think that's his yacht.
Okay.
So everybody just has a vibe. But half the people there, I'm sure, are tourists and don't have it and are running up their credit card. Half the people.
Yo, but see, that's my thing. Like, if I can't stunt, I'm not stunting.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to look just like everybody else. Like, I'm going to enjoy myself. But believe me, I'm window shopping.
Stunt on a budget.
I got to know what I got to look like next year.
You got to stunt on a budget.
Research.
Yes, yes.
I'm doing my research.
You got to stunt on a budget. Stunt on a budget. I had on a polo shirt under a polo shirt, right? But I got one of those polo shirts from Marshalls. So I'm stunting on the budget.
All right, so that was the under one.
Yes,
the oval one was.
I see other people stunting on the budget. One dude, he had on some stuff. He looked clean, but he had on some stuff that I couldn't really tell what they were. So it was like a no-name T-shirt, but he had on Givenchy shades.
See.
And those Givenchy shades might not even be real, but people are just splashing.
Right.
So it really don't matter. Everybody's pretending like they got money.
You're just trying to move quick enough so that nobody could really tell.
That's right. That's right. Listen, you gotta go. I think we should go. It's real. It's a real cool vibe.
Hold on, I need to paint my slides in Gucci colors.
That's what it is, dog.
Give me a minute.
As a matter of fact, the poorer you probably look out there, they really don't know.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Look, I'm gonna get my 2000.
Act like you don't care.
I'm gonna get my 2017 Kanye on. I'm gonna rip these shirts up real quick.
I tell you, this is the catch. If you go out to the Vineyard, just walk around with a fishing pole.
See,
if you walk around with the fishing pole, nobody knows you don't have a boat, but they assume this guy was out fishing. He knows what's going on. See? Walk around with a fishing pole or a 9-iron.
Okay.
Just start saying 4. Just
4. I got it.
All right. That's y'all little tip to go on the Vineyard.
Look, I mean, I may not be able to stunt on a fishing pole. I may just get a tackle box.
There it is. You
my pose is on
just
the
drop
yacht.
it down places. Yeah. Just drop it down places. All right. Act like you looking for bait everywhere. All right. Loose cannons.
Yo.
Listen, this week in social media.
Yes. Okay.
The Amazon is burning.
Yo, like burning.
Like burning.
Okay. Look. For all those people.
Not STD.
Yeah, all those people who are healthy.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent of someone smoking.
Yes.
Like, the lungs of the earth are on fire.
The lungs of... Wow, that's a good analogy.
You see how I did that there?
How much of the oxygen do we get from the Amazon? It was like a serious percentage.
It was a serious percentage.
It's Justin Blue, 60 seconds to the enough. I see a lot of people talking about the fires in the Amazon rainforest, but realize very few people actually know what's going on. Now, there's a lot of important issues going on in the communities that we directly live in, but this is important to pay attention to because the world would be drastically different if the Amazon forest was to go away. Jair Bolsonaro became Brazil's new president in January of this year. Due to his policies, a large part of his supporters are farmers and ranchers. So far, he has been actively reducing protection of the rainforest. Even recently, ranchers from different parts of the Amazon organized a day of fire to show their commitment to producing crops from the Amazon. Reports show that wildfires are up about 85% from this time last year. Between January and August alone, over 70,000 fires have been recorded. Reports say over 10,000 new fires since just Thursday. And this is man-made activity. Based on weather data from the past 7 years, this is very unusual. Masses of indigenous people are losing their homes. And it puts us in danger too because the Amazon creates about 20% of the world's oxygen. And instead of reducing carbon dioxide, the fires have the Amazon creating carbon dioxide. Keep an eye on this because it can affect the world.
We don't want to lose that amount.
No, for how many days straight has it been? It was like 15 days straight or something?
Listen,
nobody was talking about it?
We learned this in schools. Our oxygen comes from the trees. It gets recycled. They're taking our CO2. Boom. We breathe that out. They send us the oxygen. We need them. Yep. We need them. And it's a whole, like the whole earth is important.
Yes.
This is a serious system. It's not like you could just sit next to your little your plant and it'd be good.
Exactly.
No, this whole thing is important.
And this ain't California brush fire. large amounts of the rainforest burning up.
The beautiful rainforest.
Right. And it's not like, oh, it's dry, so it's burning. No, this is the oxygen that we breathe in daily burning up. So I mean, I can't grasp. I mean, now we have seen a couple of celebrities try to take some forefront, especially, you know, people making the comparison of what so many people did when Notre Dame went on fire, but all of a sudden the Amazon is burning up and no one cares.
I tell you right now, I don't think people are going to listen to motherfuckers start choking.
No, yeah, you're right.
Some people going to some part of the earth. You seen that part of you remember in Total Recall? And I start bullshit.
You gonna be out here? Yeah.
That's what they listen. You remember when America did propaganda about us going to the moon with Stanley Kubrick?
We gonna really have to find a way.
We're gonna listen. James Cameron needs to make a video of people choking in the Amazon for the lack of oxygen. That's the only way people will believe.
Right.
Because everybody's just like, oh, well, I breathe now. Yeah. Like, no, it's going to, listen, this shit is serious.
The utmost serious.
This is going to be on the next debate. You know that. Yeah. Somebody's going to bring it up. The Amazon is burning. We need to get serious about global warming. Yeah. We need to get serious about the earth, period.
Yeah. And I mean, not to take anyone off course, but yeah, pay attention to the Amazon. But that's not the greatest debate we had this week.
No, that's not. Okay, first of all,
you like how I did that there?
Amazon was number 2 trending.
Yo, number 2 trending.
Okay, listen.
Look, we could die.
Yes,
that's number 2.
This was the Google search. Number 2, Amazon. What does it do for us?
You're right.
Number 1 trending.
What was number 1 this week?
Where can I get a fucking Popeyes chicken sandwich?
Yo, is this serious?
This is serious.
Yo.
Okay. Did you get a chicken sandwich?
Hey, y'all boys, I got my chicken or whatever. You know, they be heavier than booty cheeks, boy. I want to show y'all, you know what I mean, before I take my first bite. By the nut, boy. It did smell delicious. Look at that bitch. Big ass piece of chicken on that fucker. Ooh, yes, sir. I'm gonna bite this thing. Oh shit. Oh, I can do it again. Bitch. What? Oh, hell no, bitch. I'm saving this shit for later. Oh, hell no. Bitch, I'm gonna turn into a chicken. What the fuck? That did delicious.
Yeah. I
see that? Listen, man. The hype worked. It worked for me.
Yo.
It worked for me.
I was just like, oh, I like chicken sandwich. Like, let me go check this out. Oh, yeah. Yo, I started looking. I was like, oh, it's sold out place. We need to go.
Sold out places.
It was like they ran out.
Ran out.
Yo, you're a chicken place. How you run out of chicken?
Listen, when I went to get my sandwich, there was a dedicated person to chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I don't believe
Dog,
you.
I'm telling you, all she was doing was chicken sandwiches, and she was doing the thing on the bread, and she was just making a whole bunch of chicken sandwiches. I think only the people that was the drive-thru was full at this new Popeyes over, and I think that's Randolph. And I went inside, and then the dude, I ordered the spicy and I ordered the regular. He was like, "This is your first time." I was like, I guess I look like a Popeyes chicken sandwich virgin.
Yeah, you just went up there. Let me just get one.
I look too bright-eyed.
He was like, "Yo, look, if you don't know which one you want, you brand new."
I was like, "Are they good?" He was like, "They're good." He was like, he was like, "We've had them for a month. We've had them for a month." He was like, They just decided to do marketing." I was like, "What? What? They've had them for a month?"
Yeah, and the worst part, I mean, I don't eat fast food like that. I try not to.
Yes,
but Popeyes is like not even 5 minutes from my house, man.
Dog, listen.
And yo, that day I was just like, yo, let me go in here. Let me grab one since I've been here and everything.
I've triangulated my Popeyes. I know it's 3 in around a 20-minute distance. The furthest is 20 minutes away.
Okay.
And that's the newest. And then, like,
did
everything
you call
is always
to see if they were.
I didn't call. I couldn't bring myself to it.
Do y'all have them?
I would have had to change my voice.
You have the product.
I got chicken sandwiches over there. I would have to change my voice.
Oh, y'all have chicken sandwiches now. Oh, I didn't even know this.
I didn't even know. What is a Popeyes? But listen, okay, all right. We spoke about this before.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Yo, we got 4 of them.
Yeah, wow.
Yo, I didn't know. I thought they were gonna run out.
First of all, I almost had a dispute with my wife because I didn't even tell her where I was going. I think I went to the movies before it, right? And then I went and she was like, "Where you going?" I was like, "I'll just get something to eat." I knew I was gonna get a chicken.
You was like, there's a Popeyes here.
Yo, she called me on FaceTime and I'll be eating the chicken sandwich. No. She was like, "Oh, you just go get a chicken sandwich without telling me?" I was like, nah, I got you one. I did have her one.
I did have one. I was about to say, as you pulling right back through the drive-thru.
I was like, nah, I don't know why I felt so guilty. I was like, nah, I got you.
You was trying to hold the camera so it's just your upper face while you're still eating it. Like,
with sauce in my beard. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. All right. So this is debate, though, because I'm new to Chick-fil-A.
You really? You still haven't had, right?
No, I had.
Oh, okay.
I had. I've had it. I've had.
I've had it, all right.
I've had it.
God damn it, I've had some.
I've had it to go. I've had it to stay. My pleasure. Okay. All right. So I've had the nuggets. I've had the sandwich. I've had a salad too.
Okay. So.
All right. So the great debate is the Chick-fil-A sandwich versus the Popeye sandwich. Now let's just do the landscape of sandwiches that were in the running. I don't want to
interject anything, but I had both of them this week.
Did you have them back to back?
Day to day, I had to. I was like, nah, we're not going down without a fight, but go ahead.
We're double-fisted sandwiches there.
Chicken sandwich. I look like Bill Cosby.
Go to sleep on the couch. Fall asleep on the couch. Yep. You see just rappers. All right.
The sandwiches that were in the running.
Okay, sandwiches that were in the running. Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's probably my favorite.
Really?
I mean, it's tough.
It is tough.
Yeah.
I haven't had one. I haven't had a Wendy's full spicy chicken sandwich in a while. McDonald's chicken sandwich. I'm taking that out. Yeah. That's not the place for it.
And the Whopper just brought their spicy one back. I mean, like, it's here and there.
Burger King chicken sandwich. It used to be all right. They changed the flavoring on it, so it really was just. Now I understand Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, and it was Wendy's. Right. Nobody's talking about Wendy's. Right. But Wendy's got a damn good spicy chicken sandwich.
I'm telling you right now, like that used to be my go-to.
And they nuggets is pretty damn good.
But it's also tough to get to a Chick-fil-A. So I don't know if that's what made my weight. Because I mean, and then the meal is like $8.
It's mad expensive though.
So then I'll just be like.
But see, the Chick-fil-A, you feel like you might be eating fresher meat.
Right. But you're not.
You're probably not.
You're not.
You're probably not. But it was something about that flavor of that Popeyes. Yeah. That Zataran's lady. I love that black lady. I'm start calling her auntie. Yeah.
My auntie here?
My auntie.
She got my sandwich?
Auntie make them sandwiches.
She got my sandwiches?
It had to be. Listen. Whoever made that sandwich knew they got something. Yeah. Because people, you know how you ever sign up for those what they do those where they pay you to come in and test things. Uh-huh. I know those people when they had it was like, okay, we're gonna do a blind taste test. Yeah. We're not gonna tell you what company, but they're releasing a new product. Those people were happy because they probably got $150 and a full gut off of Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Because you don't need anything else. Right. The chicken sandwich with the fries and the drink, that's good. I don't need a biscuit.
So do you have a top 3 ranking?
A top 3 ranking?
Yeah.
Okay. Wendy's is 1 or 2. Okay. It really is a good chicken sandwich. It is. But I personally really like the flavor of Popeye's chicken. Yeah. See, now this is the thing. This is the thing that's going now. So now you have the naysayers. Originally, it was the early adopters. Yeah. Now it's people like, it's just chicken without the bone on bread. What the fuck is a chicken sandwich supposed to be?
You're supposed to have the bone in it.
You're supposed to, what is
it's
it
supposed to be the drum? You know that.
We know. It's boneless chicken.
On a side note, you ever did like the hood chicken sandwich when you had like some chicken from like the day before?
And you peel it off.
And put it
Damn right.
Where the Wonder Bread at? Yeah,
I'm taking the chicken. You know, you get the roasted chicken. I'm taking the regular roasted chicken that made sandwiches. Yes. I put it in hot dog bun.
Yo, that's amazing, right?
That's
like that.
Yes, I'm telling you.
That's innovative right there.
Sprinkle some shredded cheese on it, man. Listen,
I like that.
And listen,
had the chicken hot dog sandwich.
What I'm saying is, I'm well versed.
Yeah, you got your variety.
I've tasted with the best of them.
So does that mean that Popeyes
got to get him to the chicken sandwich? Yeah. I think, you know what? I do enjoy it more than the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Okay.
The Chick-fil-A sandwich was good.
Right.
But I enjoyed this more than Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Okay.
They got the flavors, the way it, I don't know, the way my receptors are built.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to it.
Okay.
I said attracted to the chicken sandwich.
I see.
We gotta take that out.
All right. So for me, all right. So my number 3, and as much as I love it, it is going to be the Wendy's.
Ooh, okay.
But I think that it's only because
nostalgia.
Well, one is it's probably nostalgia, but Wendy's does burgers, so I'm perfectly fine with that. But they also do, but it's also probably the most expensive meal of the 3. So that's why
they don't really do burgers well, though.
Right? Yeah. No.
The Junior Deluxe. It's a good burger.
Yeah, that's probably like it's so crazy, but I love the Junior Bacon Deluxe or the Junior Deluxe cheeseburger more than I love like the regular sandwich.
Yeah, no, the regular sandwich is not it.
It's my number 3 based on like price and the availability of other products. Yeah. My number 2 is probably gonna be Chick-fil-A. Yeah. And even though I love it and it's the original. Yeah. But they closed on Sunday.
They closed on Sunday.
You can't beat 6 on 7. Like
after we're recording this, where are we gonna go?
I'm gonna go and be like, damn, I need a chicken sandwich. Popeyes. So Popeyes is my number 1, but I do have to say I was worried because the bubble guts came quick and fast, and I was like, ooh, maybe I need to try this again. But then I had Chick-fil-A the next day. No problem.
Oh.
So I mean, like, I feel like that number 1, number 2 is close. So I'm gonna go try one right after this. You're right.
But Chick-fil-A sauces.
Yo. What's your favorite Chick-fil-A sauce?
Chick-fil-A sauce.
Me too.
That shit is bomb. I didn't try the sauce until the most recent one.
Really?
Yeah, I had the Polynesian, which was good. Yeah. I wasn't really getting into the sauces. Nah, man. I was just doing everything without the sauce. And then I put the French fry in that Chick-fil-A sauce, and I'm
opened up another door, didn't I?
Mother. I almost slapped my kid up.
You want your own sauce? Get your own sauce.
It's right up there. My pleasure.
Yo, okay.
Yo, listen. Go get yourself a Popeyes.
Go try it. Let us know.
Eat wherever you want to eat.
Let us know.
But while you're eating, watch the Loose Cannons on YouTube.
Yes.
All right, we're moving on.
Okay. So, into a more serious matter.
Yeah. This was kind of wild. I watched the video. A boy's getting arrested with his mother right there. And because he made threats online, written threats online.
Right. It was some game website, I want to say.
Some game website. But he made written threats to commit a mass shooting.
Right.
I vow to bring my father's M15 to school and kill 7 people. He's under arrest currently for making a threat to cause a mass shooting / act of terror.
Cause a mass shooting?
Yes. He made a statement, a written threat to plan or to carry out a mass shooting.
But he's just a little kid playing a video game.
And all these kids keep getting arrested. And that's why the FBI and the local law enforcement is spending so much time. Because how do we know he's not going to be the kid from Parkland? He's not going to be the next kid, the kid that shot up Sandy Hook. We don't know that.
These kids say stuff like that all the time. It is a joke to them. It's a game.
Guess what my time in law enforcement is spent doing? Is arresting these kids for making these statements all the time. And for stopping acts too, as well.
Okay.
So That's what our job is to make contact, because these kids think it is a game or a joke, so they go ahead and make these comments.
But it's just a comment, so how is there an arrest?
There's a Florida state statute that says you cannot make a written threat to cause a mass shooting, act, or kill or harm anybody else. Legislature has chosen to do that.
Well, he didn't cause or act or do anything, though.
He made the statement too.
It's a written statement. It's a written statement. It's a written threat to kill or to make a mass shooting or act of terror. So if I get on there and say, I pledge ISIS and I'm going to blow everybody up, that's the same charge as, you know what, man, I'm fed up. I'm going to go to school tomorrow and shoot up my school. So he'll be going to DJJ.
What's that?
The juvenile jail. He'll be placed in there for several days. And we're going to go from there. The charge is a felony. It might be a second or third degree. I have to double check, because a written threat to harm somebody is a third degree felony. Second degree is when you involve a mass shooting in a school or an act of terrorism.
He's a little boy. He didn't do anything wrong. Yes, he's 15, but he's still a little boy, and he's not one of the crazy people out there doing stuff.
Okay, well, he did what he did.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be treated as though he is a terrorist or something because he made a silly statement on a stupid video game.
Well, in the world where schools and kids are going to school to learn, are getting shot and killed because people...
I understand that, but at the same token, I mean, you have to look at things case by case too. I mean, he's not that person.
Do you own a gun?
I have a gun, yes.
Okay, so he has hands and feet. He can grab your gun and go do something.
He would never do anything like that anyway.
We don't know. We don't know if...
No, but I know.
At his school or something. It was something completely random, completely weird, but they did arrest him.
The FBI is out here.
Yeah.
They really out here.
As they should be.
I mean, we know they should be, but it seemed like they weren't out here.
Right.
But I feel like now they out here.
But see, then that makes me kind of want to know what their cyber division actually looks like. You know? Like, what were, like, is it just like... I mean, is it just like the fake phone calls that they don't listen to? Are there trigger words that like automatically send them to like oh, we gotta check this out? And then especially with a forum website, it's so much easier to have a computer matrix that scans the entire program to see certain trigger words or something. So I wonder if that's how it works. If they're just on the most common, most popular websites. Yep. But obviously, like, you know, they show up to this kid's house. Yeah. And I mean, I would understand, like, yo, we have to take him in. Oh, we have to, at the very least, like, yo, we have to investigate this. Yeah. And we have to take him in for medical evaluation. I would be okay with that. Like, yo, like, let's have a baseline perimeter of what we're doing if we come across this. Yeah. I hate the idea of, like, we're just going to get him. We're just going to arrest him. We're going to take him to jail. He's going to have court next week. Like, you're kind of making the situation worse. Like, that's kind of how I look at it. Like, all right, he's going to have 3 months, this, that, and the other. Now he's going to be on his record. He's going to get out. He's going to have to go back to school. You understand what I mean?
With the class 2 felony.
Right. So my biggest thing is like, all right, if this is a mental illness, let's get this medically evaluated and get on the right plan or the right
definitely step. A medical evaluation to see if this is any credible thing. But I think this is what they're doing, and I don't know if this is going to work.
The fear?
I think yes. I think they know that most of the people who are saying this online are not going to do anything. Right. But they can't suss out who's actually going to do anything. Right. And right now they can't wait. So it's like, if we pull enough of these people in, and get enough media coverage, which we haven't, even though this was online, and get enough media coverage, then the people who weren't going to do anything, who were saying, I'm not going to jail just for saying some stupid shit, will stop, and then the ones who are still doing it will bubble to the top, and we can kind of get those. So get the knuckleheads out, get the real homicidal maniacs, let's catch them.
Right, exactly. I definitely agree with that. I just...
wish it was a better way to go about this.
Man, all the research we do, all the this, that, and the other, and I mean, like, we're still like begging congressmen to, like, yo, can we just implement this? Yeah. Oh no, you need to go to Martha's Vineyard this week. Oh, you can't
That's
lobby
it.
this.
That's it. I was down there. I was having mudslides with all of them.
Don't worry. Look, I'm telling you right now. There's 8 days left for Martha's Vineyard, so there's going to be nothing but congressmen next week.
You're right.
That means that there will be no one in the White House. I mean, no one in the House of Representatives.
It's just a lot of people chilling.
So, I mean, what did they say? It was like there's, I don't know. It was like 50 days. out of the year that they have the majority of people in the same place.
Oh, that they're there at the same time. Crazy.
That's wild.
I wish I could do that at my job.
Right. Like, yo, just don't show up. You know?
Don't show up.
Yo, I got something to do.
I got something.
I'm scheduled.
Wild.
Nah. Like, I feel like maybe that's what we should change. We should start with like,
yes,
there's a certain amount of days you got to be there, or days that y'all schedule. Like the whole office is going to be. I don't care what you got to do in your state.
You doing something?
Yo, you got to. If this is your position and you need to do this for the country, do that.
And you got to clock in.
Yep.
Because a certain amount of lateness.
We are at the point where technology is like, yo, you could do so much remotely.
Yeah.
Yo, get rid of the building. Just show up online.
That's true.
Oh,
y'all got to be working on something.
Oh, I can't do it.
You got to be working on something.
Okay, it should be like this. Yo, we got Monday. These are the things that we put on the board. You got until Friday to vote. You ain't even got to show up. You got until Friday to vote. You know what it is. I just sent you the 80 pages.
Yes. Read them.
Read them. That's it.
Wherever you are.
You got a whole team. Have someone read them.
Yes, to tell you what happened.
Look, you got your lobbyists showing up. Yo, at least vote. Don't be like, yo, and then that whole like, oh, undecided. Nah.
No.
Nah. You either going to...
We pick you because you have to decide. Yes.
All right. This just turned into something else,
okay.
But y'all know how it is.
Listen. We did our social media stuff.
Yes.
There's always something that pops up that be bubbling in this area. It's a nonstop situation. This week in racism. It just gets sillier. Police stop a black man for looking at a white woman suspiciously. Literally, like we're not even sensationalizing. The call to the police, which I mean, we don't hear the actual recording of the call, but the said call to the police was that this gentleman looked at her suspiciously and was dressed in a suspicious way.
Yes. Don't worry, the video will be up for those of y'all watching.
I mean, now in a suspicious way, maybe bulletproof vests and ammunition.
Hello, this is Kamiko, and I am in Royal Oak, Michigan. I was going to the CVS over here when this young man is stopped because a Caucasian lady said that he looked at her suspiciously, and he has been pulled over walking to go to eat by 2 police officers for suspicion of being black and looking at the Caucasian woman. He been stopped for looking at the Caucasian woman in Royal Oak, Michigan. They got him surrounded. So I'm not going to leave the brother out here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. By the way, I'm sorry for wasting you guys' time. Maybe I can get a bill out of you guys. What time do you guys close? 9 o'clock.
He tried to get something to eat.
He explained the situation.
And the lady is over there in her car, in the white car, with her window rolled down. She said the brother looked suspicious, and she called the police on him. And they got him surrounded. So we called for a supervisor of Royal Oak.
Don't like him whatsoever. He's the same police officer that right there. So, you got to issue off there. This is what we're dealing with.
Terrible.
He was strapped.
No. Just dressed like a regular black guy.
T-shirt, sweatpants,
regular
sneakers.
Nice sneakers.
Didn't he have glasses?
Glass. Like all black thugs do, you know, without thugging in bad eyesight. The gentleman's getting food for his family, or they were going in to eat at a restaurant, and the video's taken by another patron, which she was just walking by.
She was walking out or walking by?
I think she might have been walking out of the restaurant. And see, they stopped him coming out of the vehicle or whatever, and the police said that they're investigating. Two police over investigating the call, and the call was he was suspicious, and the woman is trying to understand like. What? Like we see who called. What was suspicious?
The woman who called is in her car across the street at the time.
In her car, in her white car. Interesting, right? Right woman in a white car.
We see, I guess, the two officers questioning him.
Yes.
And the owner of the restaurant that
came out
comes out, and also a white woman.
Yes.
This is ridiculous. She's telling the officers, this is crazy. This is ridiculous.
He's coming to get food.
Right. Not to make matters worse, 2 more police officers
show up
on motorcycles.
Nobody said, hey,
Chips showed
up. We're good.
Chips.
We're good here, guys. Yeah. You know, go stop a rape. We're good here.
So the conversation that ensues with the owner,
yes,
the lady who's holding the camera,
yes,
and the police officer is held by the police officer who shows up last to the scene.
Yes.
Just minimizing and trying to downplay the levity of the situation.
I'm the one that stopped.
Right.
I just want to eat.
Yeah, I'm here. Look, we're here, but all of a sudden we know less, even though you showed up last. He doesn't even know that the lady who made the call is across the street.
They haven't even spoken to her.
No, we haven't questioned her.
What are they investigating? This is the problem, people. Okay, so it's called deductive reasoning.
Right.
It's not that people want to just say, you know, or pull the idea of pulling a race card. It's people do deductive reasoning. They see a situation and they're like, well, there's no actual crime that they even said that was committed.
Right.
There was no call of an actual crime that could be prosecuted.
Right.
So what are you investigating at this point?
Exactly.
So the only thing you could be doing is trying to find a potential crime. Correct. Based off of an illegitimate response, based off of actual profiling.
Fake insecurity.
The person looks suspicious. Mm-hmm. That's the definition of profiling an individual. Yeah. They looked suspicious. They looked at me suspiciously.
This is why I couldn't be a cop. Because I'd be looking right at the car. Is this him? Is this him?
Yeah.
What did he do?
What did he do?
What happened?
What did he do? But, you know, and this is the problem that people are having with police. Not because you show up, right, because you're supposed to show up. Once you show up and you have this information,
right,
you in your brain are supposed to say, there's nothing I can prosecute.
Right.
There's nothing that I can write. There's nothing that I can investigate because I don't even have anything to investigate.
Right.
Ma'am, this was not okay.
Right.
Unless you actually see a crime,
exactly,
then call us.
Right.
This is not okay. What you did.
Right. If someone is doing the exact thing that is a normal of anybody else, and like I was saying earlier, we need to have. Doesn't have to be a police officer. Doesn't have to be a lawyer, but someone who's at the 911 call center who goes, oh yeah, we can't investigate that.
No,
that's not even. And the whole thing is,
the service adjuster.
They're used to that. And I would ask them. This is the second time I would be like, these aren't parameters to make this phone call.
Yep.
But if you want us to send over authorities, we'll send them right now.
Yep.
And if they see that it is not something that they should have been called for, you will get a fine for this.
That's it.
I bet you a whole lot of people would be like,
they would stop.
I'm not. I want to refrain from calling.
Because there's some people who get a jolly off of making other people's days worse.
Right.
And this person obviously was getting a jolly. Because at the end of the day, even if she did think he was suspicious,
right?
Even if he was suspicious, that's still nothing.
Right. It's nothing that you could.
Still nothing.
What am I detaining him for? What am I questioning him for?
What?
He looks suspicious. What's suspicious about him? What? That's what I like. And this is the whole thing. Maybe I think that those are questions that the 911 call center has to ask.
Yes.
What is he doing that's suspicious?
In the daytime.
Right. And I have to know exactly what it is because I have your location and you're on a busy road.
Yes.
So this must mean that he's doing something that many people can verify
aren't doing.
That other people are seeing right now.
Yes.
So I need to know what I need to tell the authorities. And if you can't tell me something that is on alert that like, yo, we have to send people there, like just like when you make a false claim or a false complaint, you're given a fine or you're given or you have to show up to court for trial for something.
Yeah.
Like that is exactly what the person who makes these phone calls should have. That's it.
We solved it.
Solved it. Send it to all the...
Leave people alone.
Right.
And listen, it's not even... We're doing This Week in Racism. I could imagine this is happening to people of other colors.
Right.
It shouldn't be happening.
At all.
Well, if it was a black woman that called on a white guy, it should not be happening.
Right.
Suspicious means nothing. But this is the problem. We live in a culture that says, see something, say something.
Right.
No, we got to add words to that.
Right. You
see
need a whole
something dangerous,
right.
Say something. I mean, that's implied.
Look, I can understand if you're home and it's dark, it's night, it's 1 in the morning, there's nobody on the street, and there's someone walking on a block where you never see someone walking. Right, of course, something that's not ever happening is currently happening.
Yes.
That is something suspicious.
Yes.
Someone walking down a major road.
Yes.
Doing things that everyone else is doing. Doesn't quite seem suspicious.
No.
I don't care what color they are.
No. The streets have businesses.
Right. He's a different color.
That's it.
He could be blue.
That's it.
What am I? There's someone blue out here. You need.
And I find it hard to believe that woman would have stepped out of that restaurant for no reason had she not felt some type of way about what was happening.
And this was something Oaks, Michigan.
And that's the other problem. Like, police officers, why are you defending the person who made the call?
Right.
You don't even know yet.
Right.
If the person is racist, that has nothing to do with you.
Right.
So it's almost as if, like, because you're white, now you're trying to defend the whiteness of that other person to defend white people. No. If we're talking about individuals, that person may have a racial issue.
Right.
And that's them. That had nothing to do with you, officer. Right. I'm sorry, we're wasting your time too.
Right. Because that would be the exact point that I would make. Is just like, well, we got a call of some suspicious activity. The first thing you normally do is go and see who made the phone call so you can figure out what's happening. And if you know that, the person who made the phone call is right there, I gotta understand, like, if she wasn't there and she just made a random call, she's right there. Go ask her.
Yeah.
Why are y'all all standing right here still trying to figure out what he did when he don't know what he did?
He don't know what he did.
Come on.
What are you gonna get out of him?
Hold on, let me get on the radio and find out what the call. The call came from right here.
Right. Go ask her.
I just can't.
Not one, but all those police officers there, not one just said, okay, well, I'll go over. You continue handling this. I'll go over.
That's like a common sense. All right, look, you're in a car accident. One car ends up over here. All right, you go take that car. Go speak to them. I'm going to go speak to...
You don't surround him.
Hold on. Just in case he runs away. You know.
What? Even if he does.
We got 2 motorcycles coming. We got to wait for those 2. Let's make sure that this situation.
Everything is prepared for that. It's no real investigation. It's this. But the thing is, right? If those police officers didn't have some form of bias, then just natural human understanding would have stepped in and would have said, okay, this sounds ridiculous, but let me just make sure by asking the woman. Right. If you don't go do that, then you're already involved in this too deep. You've already done a foul. Now you've detained this gentleman.
Because you could already see she's waited to see. Like, she waited. Go find out what she saw. So you could be like, oh, all right, I see it too. If you go over there and she's just like, he looks suspicious. And all right, ma'am, have a good day.
That's it. It's later. Over. Bye. Now she says he put a gun in his bag. Okay.
Right.
We got something. Do you have a weapon? Right. Do you have a license for that weapon?
Right.
God damn. All right. Listen. All right. Sorry to end it like that, guys. We don't have anything for killing with kindness.
It's all right.
All right, we're going to hit him back next week. Listen.
Man, look, hold on.
Yeah.
Popeye sandwich was killing with kindness.
Popeye sandwich was killing with kindness.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Chick-fil-A is problematic anyway. Van Lathan said it himself.
I just can't go see them today. I'll check them out tomorrow.
Listen, all right.
Yo, on a random.
Yeah.
So, does this mean that, like, people who are against the LGBT community, like,
Popeye, boop, 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 boop,
right? Everyone who was just like, damn, I can't have them chicken sandwiches. Now they're like, F Chick-fil-A for real this time.
For real. Now they got an option.
Okay, you're right.
Now they got an option.
Okay. Yo, y'all hit me up. I want to know what y'all think.
Talking about my pleasure. That's what they talk about. Like, don't worry about how I get pleasure.
Oh, you like Trump? Guess what? Popeyes don't like.
Popeyes don't like. Until we find out Popeyes is probably problematic too. You know. But listen.
No, they just support heart disease.
Yeah, you're right.
And high blood pressure.
Who does it? Who does it?
All right. Yo, Go ahead.
Loose Cannons Podcast.
Yo, another episode?
Another episode in the can. I'm No Justin, No Peace.
And I'm Lou Rivers.
Listen, check out later this week. We got the Power episode and we got the movie review. You guys, listen,
on it.
We're hitting you with this content. I'm No Justin, No Peace.
And I'm Lou Rivers.
And we're the Loose Cannons Podcast because every week we're firing off our opinions on today's pop culture, politics, and movies and how they all intersect.
Yes.
See you next time.
Hey.
Ow.
Peace.